If you want it to be fair. Yeah, I'm into that. You know what? What's going on, Coda? Basically, if you try and have your companion eat a corpse in this game, they will react with, like, disgust. They will say something like, that's disgusting, I won't eat that. And that's annoying because, like, you're trying to cure a problem. It's going pretty good, Coda. I'm currently in New York visiting my family. We got, Benji's taking a little nap over there right now. I'm in a teeny tiny little little room while I stay with my family in New York. But it won't stop me from playing Caves of Cut. Alright, we got one snail mother. Let's just go ahead and blow their brain up. Zoom out. Alright, no fans here. My one annoying element is, this box right here. There's always something nice in there. You could often find, if you're looking for, like, credit chips as a Truekin, those little boxes sometimes have them. They usually have something at least somewhat nice. Yes, if you dominate your companion, you could definitely eat a corpse, but we don't have dominate. I just wish, like... And it's an edge case, right? An incredibly edge case thing. You're basically looking for the game to support your companions being smart enough to know you're trying to cure a disease in them. So it's not that big a deal. I just wish they would know, like, oh, I have to eat this corpse. So, this place is filled with these vents shoot out fire. These conveyor belts constantly move you. There's holes in the ground that will drop you down. It's horrible. And, like, this whole screen, like, everything to the left of this wall is like that. But we're just gonna teleport directly to the hole over here and skip it. That's what we're gonna do. Unfortunately, the other side of this is giant, like, pneumatic presses that are gonna slam close, so we need to be prepared. I'm sorry, did that thing survive me sundering its mind? God damn. There are, however, other things I would like to look at. Yeah, I figured there was a Dromad caravan. Come here, come here, come here. No, where are you going? One fun thing, though. This place is as far as I got with plants. Plants in here would be very scary. You can destroy the engines that move the conveyor belts. You hate those strip flies? Me too. Me too. What's going on, Phospholite? Look. We already knew that. A grit gate recoiler. Oddly specific. Well. Oh my god. My team is just saturated with Clank. Thoroughly covered in Clank. Clank's gonna be spreading quite a bit. He's getting a bargain out of us. Take all the books. Take the credit wedge. Alright, down to the next screen. No enemies nearby. Alright, Clairvoyance, the far end. Yeah, as much as I like this treasure, we're just gonna ignore it. We're also going to wait. I'm going to wait until Clairvoyance is off cooldown. I might also wait until... No! Come on! Well, never mind. No. Which hole did he fall down? Puff puff pass. Puff puff pass on Clank. Alright, let's precog. Let's see if we could survive dropping down that hole. Or I'll take the stairs. Alright, everyone's here again. Again, cannot stress enough how horrible this is. Is there any way to be a carrier of negative status effects and use that to defeat your enemies? Not off the top of my head. Like, you could definitely spread infections, but they're typically not instantly deadly, you know? Alright, before anyone has a chance to walk into a hole in the ground, immediately teleport here. Of course, we missed. Quick, quick, quick. Clairvoyance, the far end. I don't like this. We're gonna use screen dancing. No, oh my god. Alright, you don't currently have any itchy skin, that's good. I have itchy skin, but it really doesn't matter. My regeneration is strong enough that I am... Oh, I teleported over here? Alright, everybody in this corner. This is a pneumatic press, this one's not. Teleport here. I have itchy skin and it sucks. I'm sorry I got itchy skin. There we go, we're through the trap rooms. Heal everybody. Oh my god. Sorry. You may know on your keyboard the Alt button, which lets you do this, right next to the Windows key. Alright, we're in. We're through the horrible trap section. That's the best part of being a psychic. You could just skip. Skip the horrible trap segment. We missed out on some treasure. That's okay. That's not that bad. Managed to get your starting companion to the end yet? I mean, we still got our starting buddy with us right now. But we're not at the end just yet. The one problem, if we're not going to be super thorough with exploring, we might miss the robot we want to give the repulsive device to. But honestly, not the biggest deal. I'm not gonna stress the repulsive device. While wandering around Pond Autocracy of Shirkirk, Yasser the Fourth discovered Binamas. There he'd befriended tortoises and assembled a new contraption. Ooh! We got a new historic site just then? I thought we had all of those. Nice. Yeah, we had 6. This is a 7th. Oh, way up in the upper right. On a river, no less. Man, we got a lot of that. Like, it looks like 3 craters. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them look like craters. 2 of them look like coliseums, and 1 is a coliseum. 1 looks like classic... 2 of them look like classical ruins. And then 1 looks like a city. In 1665 BR, Nalatafa, the great moment in time chosen arbitrarily, partner of Osmexitus, the bane of Nagatum, died of natural causes. 76 years old. What's going on, Bard? How you doing? In 1 BR, the gyre widened and the final plague afflicted the land. The Gersh Nephilim rose from their cradles on the moonstair and slouched toward Cud to eat its young. Reshef rose to meet them in battle and cast them back. So, in the Betrayals of the Flesh playthrough, we killed all available Gersh Nephilim as of pre 1.0. In 1.0, there's a 7th Gersh Nephilim that you can only get, I believe, by killing the 6 before doing the assault on the spindle. And that's a big ask. That's a tough thing to do. But it might be something we want to try with this character. We'll see how strong we are by the time we get there. Like, we're gonna want to be level 40 before we try and do that, which I think should be doable. We're already 30. We're a little ahead of level schedule, I would say. However, we're level 30 with 111 hit points. We are squishy beyond belief. Fingers crossed. I would really like to get double-hearted. We could, you know, I'll wait until we're out of Tomb of the Eaters. I was gonna say, like, we could right now see what our mutation pool looks like after 2 Eaters injectors. One starry evening, a babe was found swaddled with his mouth full of circuits by a group of beetles in Red Rock. They took him into their fold and fostered him, and he became known as Reshef, the coiled lamb of beetles. What are you up to, Bard? Made Sunday sauce. Meal solved until Wednesday. I love making a good Sunday sauce. What's, got any particulars to your recipe? I've been enjoying this run. We started this one when I was in Massachusetts, and now I'm in New York. It's a little weird, my current setup, but I'm able to play CUD, and that's all that matters. And of course, we got Benji. In 3BR, the gyre widened, the first triad plagues afflicted the land. What is Sunday sauce? Typically, it's called Sunday sauce because Italian Americans would make a big pot of red sauce on Sunday with the intention of having like a big pasta and sauce meal, and then you would have leftovers for a few days. Sometimes it's called Sunday gravy. I don't know why. It's always been sauce for me. But it's usually like a rich, long-simmered red sauce. I typically do like a meat sauce myself. I've done bolognese variants of it. Dried wild mushroom blend. Ooh. I like doing, and I stole this wholesale from True Axiom, but sometimes I'll just take a bunch of mushrooms and put them in a food processor and blend them down. I don't... Oh, it's really hard to read people's names. Hold on. I gotta swap windows real fast so I could say thank you properly. And it's not gonna show up on my dashboard over here? Come on now. Thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to Shake the Box family. I couldn't quite make out some of the characters because I'm looking up at a television while I talk. Thank you for the follow. You play Kevid? If you talk in chat, I'll be able to see your name just fine. It's a real old school way to say sauce, yes. Times when umami, but no texture problems. Yeah. Like I would basically blitz in a food processor a bunch of mushrooms, saute them into just a delicious umami substance. It's kind of like people do with bits of sardine for sauce. And then I usually do ground sausage in there, and sometimes throw in some meatballs, short ribs, whatever's lying around. Ooh, pork ribs, nice. You want a treat, Benji? I saw you woke up. You want a treat? You want it? Yeah, get that treat. Nom nom nom. I don't have an anvil. Ah, I was like, I think it's anvil, but I might be right. Thank you, Little Crow. Thank you. Not played it yet, but I've heard really interesting. It's one of my favorite games. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. All right, which of the robots? Nacham. I think this is the one we wanted to give the repulsive device to, right? Hello, Nacham. Every surface of the strange entity vibrates with the sound of 100 dry lectures by long-dead scholars, teaching a volume of knowledge so dense and overlapping that the end result is incomprehensible. I think Nacham's the one that gives the tinkering thing, right? Can't stop playing even though it's kicking your dick. It's a hard game for sure. But it's very worthwhile. You know what? Yeah. Even if it's not the right one, I'm just gonna give it to him. Swimming in sound, Nacham stares at you and looks away simultaneously, giving no indication of understanding. Does that Noida quality? I mean, Noida is one of my favorite games as well. Here, take it. You offer the repulsive device. As it nears the shining, dark surface of Nacham's shell, a sudden fervor seizes the device, and it twists itself free, latching onto the entity with the hooked teeth of its mouth-like appendage. Nacham reacts with a violent spasm, cable limbs flailing as the entity staggers back. For a time, Nacham is still, but then it speaks, a chorus of voices finally speaking in unison. It ceases. It finally ceases. Are you all right? Yes. Thou hast quelled the mania. I can focus. I can render sensible the things I've seen and heard now, though I remember little of my time before the mania. Was I artisan, teacher? I possess great knowledge that has this shell twisted into a prison. I thank thee for the gift of thy untwisting. What are we gonna do now? The Mapongo have cared for me whilst I could not care for myself, giving me the only name I now know. I will stay to help them. This chassis is a prison no longer, and perhaps deeper truths may yet be found within it. To thee, my friend, I offer peace of this former prison, that thou mayest find useful, along with my thanks. Noida has claimed a sizable chunk. Yeah. Mine too. A sizable chunk of my life, a sizable chunk of my streaming time. Like, if you were to go to the VOD channel, the YouTube VOD channel, and just look at the playlists, like, there are things that are up there, like Rift Wizard 2, Caves of Cud, like, those have a lot of episodes. Noida has twice as many. Goddamn, I've streamed a lot of Noida. I just like Noida. Noida's a good game. We haven't played recently. We should pop into Noida sometime soon. Probably not while I'm in New York, because, like, I could play a game like Caves of Cud is basically just a keyboard game with light mousing around. Noida is a bit more, like, twitchy, you gotta be quick, but I could probably pull it off. Yeah, we might try. I've been playing Helldivers like this. Keyboard and lap, and then my arm on this, like, weird little chunk of desk next to me. Live or remain free, Nacham. Nacham's ribbon. And Sham's ribbon is armor, right? A curtain of thrumming cables makes a mantle for hunched shoulders. They pitch at neuronal frequencies long dormant. 40% chance that when a tinkered item will have a random item modification. So if I make a thing, it might come with something attached. I want to wear it. We could even, I believe, when equipped, you could power this device with electrical generation. Like, we could wear this without using a battery. As long as we keep these stupid shoes on. These horrible shoes give me electrical generation at level 2. If I take off the backpack, how much carry capacity do I lose? Oh, so much. That's a big hit. I don't know if we could pull this off. Palladium tabard weighs 10. When equipped and powered, 30 units of compute power to the local lattice. Grants 1 mental armor. I'm gonna take this apart for the mental, not the mental, sorry. For the parts, we get a 5, a 6, and a 7. Those are the 3 I'm looking for the most right now. How long would you say it takes to get used to the game and its mechanics? That's definitely gonna be on a per player basis. I think it doesn't take too long, but it depends. Like, if you've played other traditional roguelikes, like... Oh, you don't. No, no, no. I will say, though, like, I've played hundreds of hours of this game. I've done many runs. I've had a lot of fun. But I have literally learned an important mechanic, like, a month ago. While I was doing my last run before this one, I learned how to do, like, various gun effects that I didn't understand. So there are going to be, like, little nooks and crannies that'll take a while for you to stumble into. But the game now has a tutorial, and I would say, like, if you check out the game, give the tutorial a whirl, just play for a while. Like, you're gonna die, you're gonna lose runs, but that doesn't matter. Like, the real fun of the game is exploring and just, like, running into weird situations, and dying is often, like, the better stories you could tell. There's always a weird way to go. Disassemble that. I need to get rid of 10 more pounds. I could drop the body pack. And honestly, I probably should. I probably should. You know, I'll give it to someone else. I'll have someone else carry it. Point defense drone. Let's ditch the compass bracelet. You sound like George R.R. Martin. If that were true, I would get to like 3/4 of the way through the playthrough, and then I would stop streaming it entirely and just watch football. And maybe work on the TV show version, spin-offs mostly, of my properties. Drop. Yeah, we're gonna give that to somebody else to carry. 4 pounds of books, 39 pounds of energy cells. Honestly, we probably don't need all of these batteries. We could clear some weight there. 10 pounds of medicine. I find that I get myself into a rut of knowledge. I think I'm pretty squared away, and then the game teaches you some lessons all at once, and usually as it murders your body off the earth. What humbles me is looking at the achievements I don't have, not even... My god. This game has achievements that are very mysterious. I would watch you talk about football. That would be a really entertaining diversion. I know nothing of football. It's just George R.R. Martin loves football. And I don't know if it's still true, but he kept a live journal years after live journal was like relevant, and he would just post about football in his live journal. The man likes football. Oh, and additionally, this game, you could play it in 3 different ways. I'm in classic mode right now, which is permadeath. But we've cheated the permadeath a little bit every once in a while because we've had like the game crashed at an awkward moment and we died as a result of that, so we're like, let's ignore that one. We can also play an RPG mode, which will just keep save points as you play, and you could learn from a mistake, you'd experiment. And I would say jump into RPG mode. Learn the game a little bit that way. Painted wide brim hats. Let's look at it. We already knew that. I have him carrying a point defense drone? You know what? I'm trying to think if we're gonna need a point defense drone in here. Alright, I need you to hold on to my backpack, my point defense drone. Those weigh nothing, so I'll keep holding on to that. A Zetachrome dagger weighs 2 pounds. I'll just hold on to that. Oh, take the honey back, please. I'm trying to do a burgeoning build. It's not easy. Burgeoning is a scary, unpredictable power. That's true, Bard. Not knowing something wouldn't mean it wouldn't be fun to talk about. Also, how's it going, Pix? Yeah, at higher levels you get very powerful trees, but you also end up at higher levels getting stuff like Allopyra, Allovolta, like dangerous AoE effect plants. But consider, is extremely funny. High level burgeoning is pretty fun. Alright, I'm wearing Ncham's ribbon. It should be powered. He's using the point defense drone. You know what? Let's also give him some batteries. I don't need to hold on to all these batteries. I will give him 2 thermoelectric cells, a combustion cell, high capacity fidget cell, a metered chem cell. There we go. It's just a slow crawl? Yes. I took apart the plastic trees. Eros! No! No, 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 no. Oh my god, he's doing it too! The last time I was in here, my companion 2-fisted pickaxes as their primary weapons. Stop. Use weapons! You have fullerite mauls you could be using. They are so much more powerful. Here, double fist fullerite mauls for me. And also, don't use a spacer rifle. Use a freeze ray, buddy. He's gonna change that equipment. He has no respect for what I tell him to use. I'm curious if we do any tinkering right now. I can make an Eigen pistol, grenade launcher, laser rifle. We gotta get some better... A siphon baton. Nah. Gotta get some better schematics. Anyway, thank you, Nchamp. I guess I don't have to wear this yet. Trying to murder... Lure them into your forest with force wall. Burgeoning's like materializing a bunch of claymore mines into a trench war and hoping all sides that say this way faces enemy are indeed facing enemy. That's a good description. Alright, on to... The scary lands. So there's a lot of treasure we could rob that are in... fine. Give me... Reliquaries. The reliquaries are guarded by crypt sitters. A monstrous unlidded eye is perched on 3 spider-thin legs. Its lens is a lune of hot texture xenoglass. Its iris a supernova of gallium circuitry. All the honey-thick light that pours through the void of its pupil is pumped up the arterial turnpike, drank by the optic nerve, and dripped like dye into the grayscale field of its dreaming brain. These guys are completely neutral until you try to rob the crypts. Then they get pretty pissed off. That said, there's a lot of good treasure in those boxes. Let me guess, this is plasma? It's plasma, right? You jerk. He equipped the spacer rifle. He equipped the 2 pickaxes. Ooh. And now the robot's angry and coming my way. Eros, my man. Remove. Remove. Fullerite Mall. Fullerite Mall. Tools. Drop. Like, you could use the spacer pistol, whatever. He yearns for the mines. I got caught with a sightless Wade dude while I was being chased by some goat folk and some robots with saws. Saw handers, yes. Saw handers are a good way to lose hands. Alright, I believe the crypt sitter's dead now. Well, that worked. Brain brine! Something that we're not going to ever drink, because it permanently removes your ego. Ego is our primary stat. Man, Crypt Ferret says I'm a new sound, and I don't like it. Very angry animal sounding. I mean, we found the one robot I wanted to find. I don't think I'm gonna be terribly thorough in the Tomb of the Eaters. Like, I have a Zetachrome dagger. I'm feeling like there's gonna be treasure. I'm trying to think what I might find. An Eigen rifle, maybe? Maybe? There's gonna be an evil rock in your way, and you'll feel really dumb taking this pickaxe. That is an enemy type in this game. They're called slumberlings. Large, angry, sentient rocks that are sleepy. Alright. Let's go ahead and lock the robot in a force wall. Grave goods. Oh! He shot right through there. Angry ferrets are hopping around. Get out of my way, bats. I think the robot's already been dealt with. I should be okay to just move on. Get out of here, crypt ferrets. My boomstick merely clicks. Radio-powered chemcell. Wait a minute. One of my abilities is not currently on the right spot. Laze. Laze is supposed to be next to chill. There we go. Lace. Reduce him to a pile of dust. Is Clairvoyance off cooldown? No staircase up on this screen, so we want to head up from here. Hey, buddy. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna sneak around back, where I will apply chill to you. I will also lock you down in a force wall. Laze the goo. Yeah. Siphon Vim from the goo. Uzi, I need you to get over here. I have an angry robot. Okay, I'm a little concerned. I'm gonna screen dance just to get my party together. Because there's an angry robot. Angry robot's dead? Let's go loot the place. Some gnarly stuff happening here. Tomb of the Eaters. We skipped the scary trap rooms, but we still have to deal with the horrible things that are in here. Empty? Oh my god. What a waste. Wait a minute. Mapongo are angry at me? Why? I'm on the wrong floor. Ah, you bastards. Chill out. Grave goods, come on! Garbage. Listen, Crypt Ferret, you don't want to do this. Sunder mind. Alright, Crypt Ferret's dead. I don't know where I am because I've been randomly teleported thanks to the Tomb's effect. Dodge the plasma. No, horrible slime, back up. Eros, can I just say thank you so much for using a plasma rifle? Oh, that's right. Horrible robot's still here. It's a scary place. Still enjoy chair, either or, and worm companions. Anything crazy happen? Or was this slow and steady progression till now? We went really fast. So if you were seeing the, the chair, after the chair we had a very brief run with either or. And at that point I was like, okay, we're gonna go one more time with Eros. And we picked up with Eros, we speed leveled, and we went through to Bethesda Susa pretty quick. And now we're in the Tomb of the Eaters. If you're looking for like a proper like playlist to follow along with, it's definitely behind because I am bad at keeping up to date with YouTube, but more, you know, you break it down into 1 hour episodes, you put one up a day, you stream for 8 hours. But the YouTube, !YouTube will bring up the link to the VOD channel, and that's where they're going up. But yes, a lot of weird and crazy stuff. The VODs are saved on Twitch. They're just, you know, they're just the Twitch VODs. Slightly hard to use. Thank you very much, 421. Yeah, that second link, that's where you'll find this playthrough. That's where all the streams go. The top one is the main channel, and that we have a run called Betrayals of the Flesh, which just wrapped up. It was a very fun playthrough. Oh. There's our other friend, Ka. But we've already given the repulsor device away. And I'm happy with who I gave it to. There's no crypt sitter in there, so there's no treasure to worry about. VODs have expiration dates. The first 1.0 video is down already on Twitch. Give me 1 second. I do save them, which are supposed to last forever. Really gotta figure out how to keep the audio going when I'm alt-tabbed out. Ba-ba-da-ba. Content. Oh no, processing error. So here's where it should be. Caves of Code 1.0. I could see what you're talking about. It says processing error. Yeah, something went wrong with the last batch that I was processing here. But you could see, like, I have 1,608 pages. So, like, we got VODs from months and months and months, years back at this point. But I'm kind of pissed. It does look like Caves of Cud had a processing error. That's a bummer. I could try. My understanding is the expiration date, basically, there's 2 weeks, I want to say, 2 weeks that they stick around for, and then they're automatically deleted. I don't think it exists anymore. What I could do is I could take the YouTube episodes and I could upload them to Twitch to replace what we lost. It's kind of a band-aid, I suppose. But I would not have noticed that probably for another week and a half if you didn't tell me something, Troubadour. Crypt Ferret, you gotta stop this. Oh, thank you very much, Troubadour. I know I have a lot of fun. I'm glad you enjoyed too. Oh god, angry robot. Team? If you could kill this robot for me. They're like just smashing walls to try and get out of here. As I cover them in yet more clank. Alright. Downstairs. Yes, we're back to where I was before I got teleported randomly. I'm kind of annoyed. I don't like, I don't know what would cause a processing error. That would definitely be on their end. It's not like my computer's involved in any way. But that's a bit of a bummer. Now, I don't like that. A radiant mono sludge. Radiant. Do you know if you'll be streaming again before Christmas? Yeah, probably tomorrow I'll be streaming. I'm gonna stick with my normal schedule, which is Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, except later in the day because I'm usually doing family stuff during the day. We'll have a stream tomorrow. Wednesday, though, is Christmas, so probably no Wednesday stream. And by probably, I mean there will be no Wednesday stream. I can just put that out there. Because Tuesday's Christmas Eve, Wednesday is Christmas, so no Wednesday. Maybe Thursday. We'll see what's going on. And then next week, normal days after that. I was worried. I thought that was Uzi. I gotta take the spacer away from Eros. I can't deal with plasma everywhere. My guy. Remove the cell. Remove the gun. Give items. Give me the gun. Please. Anything else near I want? No. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Honestly, it's probably going to be cud heavy today and tomorrow. And by cud heavy, I mean today, it's just going to be Caves of Cud. Tomorrow might just be Caves of Cud, but maybe we'll have something else mixed in there. Like I mentioned, I have been playing Balatro in my own time, and I've been having so much fun with that I might throw some Balatro on. There's also some Christmas content in a few games I should probably throw on too. Could you hold on to this gun for me? You don't have any batteries. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. God, he's using a pickaxe. You're trying to get gold stake wins on all decks? I'm still like unlocking stuff in Balatro. I got plenty of content left for me to explore in that game. I started a new save on, like I have my Steam copy that was sent to me by the publisher, like for streaming reasons. And I was like, well, I like this game, I want to support it. So I got myself a copy for my PlayStation. And I've been playing that while I'm here, just on the TV. It's quite comfortable on a controller, I gotta say. This guy, I think what happened is his entire left arm is completely ravaged by fungal infections. So, like, he just has a mushroom for a left arm. And he no longer has a single-handed weapon to rely on. He was using a two-handed weapon before. I really want to do a little medicine on this man. You know what? I think I will. I think I will do that. Yeah. Is Clairvoyance? No. Not off cooldown yet. Whoa. I'm hoping that's not Clank. Oh my god, it's fungal spores. Being able to set important, unimportant, disable would be nice. You could do that for yourself, which is nice, but not for companions, which has its own frustration. Alright, team. Itchy skin. Of course you have itchy skin. Itchy skin, of course, of course! You already have Wax Flab, Fickle Gill, and Clank. Itchy skin, though, does count as a status effect that we can cure with honey. Do I have the honey in my inventory? Yeah, I believe we could use the honey system here. I gotta get everybody together. Damn it. This works, this works. Did I just stop metabolizing? No! Come on! We just ran out of the food effects. Alright, still itchy skin. Still itchy skin, alright. Okay, okay, okay. We can do this. We can do this. Nurgle's blessing seems to be upon your entire party. Oh, yes. Gonna pour that honey on him, gonna have him eat a food, and then he's gonna drink something. Eros, I need you next to me. I need that honey. Be companions. 75 chance to not have it happen? Nah, let's go straight for we just get rid of it. Alright, metabolizing. Give items. Alright, itchy skin gone. Isn't raw potato bad for you? The only form of potato you don't like. Alright. If it's fired out of a cannon. I built... So in college, I went into... Like I was doing film, I guess you would say, but with a very specific focus on, like, special effects. So I built a, it's called a guacamole gun in the industry, but basically a potato cannon with an interchangeable barrel. Like I could do proper potato cannon, I could put a hose on there, different lengths of tube, and I used it to, like, you know, someone's getting shots, having like the brains splatter on the wall behind them, pressure it up, yeah, the old guac gun. And years later, after college, I gave it a cool paint job, and I gave it to my nephew for Christmas. So he could shoot potatoes when he wants. But it was a lot of fun. Highly recommend if you're ever like, I want to do something. Go to the hardware store and make yourself a potato cannon. Very fun. We're gonna do intense medication on somebody, I think. We're gonna start a precognitive vision. Direct to attack, feed, manage gear, give item. Direct abilities, mutations, attributes, chat, items. I gotta remember how to do it though. I did learn how to do amputations, right? Oh, right, it's an ability. Amputate, amputate, amputate limb. 3. All right, buddy, can I borrow your axe? Discussing the baked beans cannon they used in their baked beans commercial. I absolutely adore Whitest Kids You Know. We've talked about it before, but I was very sad when Trevor passed. They're my favorites. Out of like all sketch comedy groups, I think they're my favorite. It was very sad. Like... Such a bummer. But I still quote a bunch of their sketches to this day. The assassination of Abraham Lincoln, I don't know why, but that one pops in my head all the time. Don't break my butt. He's breaking my butt. Amputate limb. Left arm. I amputate his left arm. And then we take an urban nostrum injector and we apply it to him. He regenerates his left arm and his left hand. They share a little fracture your heart alongside RuneScape and Gateway computers, right? I'm gonna tie you to a radiator in the basement. Surely you see why this is bad. Man, you got a dirty mind. For decades and decades and decades. It's all in there. All in my brain forever. No, you don't do it slow like that. That's gross. No, don't look me in the eyes when you do it. You don't make eye contact. If you're curious about the things we're talking about, if you just do a YouTube search for Whitest Kids You Know, literally every episode's on there. They have their own channel on there. They just throw it all on there. Oh, hell no. Oh, let's give you your axe back. He equips a spacer rifle and he equips his two-handed battle axe. Alright, so he's back to normal. He still has Fickle Gill. Wait, what? It's on both hands. But he's clearly able to use weapons now. Whatever it is we're cutting, but I cut it off already. Like, his right hand's available. His left hand was the one that wasn't available before. So, like, he had fungal infection, fungal infection, fungal infection. Amputate until it's gone. I guess I could cut off both his arms. We're gonna say no. Oh, yes, you're gonna say yes. Let's go ahead and wait until we're good to go again. If you would be so kind as to give me that axe again. We start from the top. All right, this is why we use precock. Amputate limb. His left arm. His right arm. You see, we can't even do it. Right hand? I think we can confirm this is bugged. Can't do hand. Can't do arm. Yeah, this is just bugged, I guess. Oh well. Good to confirm, you know, it's bugged. Yeah, just take the head off. That'll fix it. Doo 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 doo. That's a little bummer. Bit of a bummer. Man, I got too much stuff. I love the idea of, like, equipping in my left hand every single item by hitting tab. Can you damage his right hand so he wants you amputated? I'm pretty sure it's just bugged. Like, worn on hands is not a hand slot. It's like a glove slot. So, in theory, if you get an infection, a fungal infection on your left hand, your gloves are replaced by whatever the infection is. Like, it doesn't mean it's on both hands, it just means, like, you can't wear gloves, they come in a pair. Like, that kind of thing. But it's clearly bugged here. Like, it's not... It would be his right hand if he had a right hand infection. I'm not sure if there's anything we could do. Like, with Wish, we might be able to fix him, but I'm not sure how you use Wish that way. But if someone sends me a message in Discord or asks me in Discord reminding me about this, I will make a bug report in the Caves of Cud Discord about it. Give items. Here's your two-handed battle axe. At the very least, now he's able to use his gear. He's now back to being someone that could, you know, fight. We're out of Urban Ostrom injectors, though, which is a bit of a bummer. No. Also, I'm going the wrong way. Like, we could explore further down below, but no reason to. We made it to where we were going. Oh, sweet lord, no. Yeah, electrical generation at 10, 100% electrical. No way are we going to be fighting these guys. They all have electrical generation at 10 and are completely immune to electrical effects. The only way I know how to fight the cherubim is with EMP grenades. And these guys are completely immune to that. Oh, but look at all this! No. Oh. My God. $16 penetration. 4d12 damage. Electrical generation at level 8. Vest of the Vial. 2 MA. 11 resist to everything. I'm having a fit. I'm having a conniption. 8. AV of 8. Good lord. Good lord. I've never... Oh. mutating and sending these guys through a vortex. Like, I'm gonna try. Because we're not even done yet. There's so much in here. Short blade, electrical generation level 8. 8% chance to behead mollusks on hit. There's some incredible stuff in here. I mean, the Kessel face is always incredible. Electrical, if I had all of this, we would have, so we have level 7. Level 8. We would be beyond the max possible electrical generation. Time cube, yoink, and recoiler. So, the problem with this is all of this delicious treasure. We have to kill the cherubim first, I believe, before we're able to grab it. But maybe I'm misremembering, or maybe that has changed. Let's get a precognitive vision going. Yes. Alright, we got a precog going. Yeah, we have to kill the cherubim first. So the problem is, we need to kill 4 very scary enemies. At 16, you could do 34d4 damage with discharge, with 34 arcs. And like, 2 of them grant level 8, 1 of them grants... Two grant level 8. 1 grants level 7, and I'm wearing level 2 shoes. That's level 26? Electrical generation? Yeah, I can't shoot them. Which, you may recall, the whole thing of this run is I shoot people with laser beams. But that treasure is insane. Hold on, let me... Does a +1 from Kesselface? Yes. So technically we'd be at level 27. Because we have +1 all our mutations. 54d4 at level 26. Like, that would be... I am appalled. I don't think I've ever seen 4 treasures in one reliquary before. Blessed are the joined, Yasa and Usame, whose Imperial Alliance by marriage dismantled the space quadragon kith and their despicable custom of wanderer worship. Remember the Battle of Turkanip Spire, where, inside an analog machine, Yessa wielded a rifle and struck down the algebraic core order in the name of grace. Remember afterward how winged mammals and friends shouted in jubilee for days and days. I do have a handy nuke. Like, there's things we could do. With precognition, we could basically, like, experiment all we want. I think we can make this happen. I'm, like, considering if I go downstairs and level up once, I would have enough skill points that we might be able to learn how to turn handy nuke into a mine. And just plant it, like, right in front of one of them and just start a fight. Have them step on it, we'll be at a safe distance when it goes off. There's possibilities. Recall the year of the Shrewd Prairiot, when the moral degeneracy of crypt rituals was reigning in Satara. Recall that Yasa, to restore godliness, appointed a minister who mandated the practice of wiring amethyst to charms. Remember the Battle of Saz-Ashur Grotto, where inside an analog machine, Yessa wielded her dagger and struck down the temporal cube order in the name of parody. Remember afterward how molluscan children bellowed in torment for days and days. Not just mollusks, but also kids. Just kids. They turned off the Fortnite servers, no! Recall the year of the embraced dram of brine, when the moral depravity of furrow idolatry was prevalent in Igana. Remember that Yasa, to redeem virtue, appointed a minister who mandated the practice of wiring forgotten seconds of one's life to salt. I don't know how you do that. In Agana, Yasa averred her descendancy from the fossilite sods, who were known for wiring batteries to circuit boards. By godly right, she ousted the pretender sultan who had prohibited wiring batteries to circuit boards in favor of star blimp worship. I mean, yeah, star blimps. I would worship a star blimp. Crowned herself Cud. She did this when she was 8 years old. What's going on, Cabby? Small things, but I like that the image it provides in the pop-up window is actually accurate to what's on the wall, yeah. You're getting, like, the little corner of the piece that I'm looking at. I believe if we look at it from a different angle, we get this piece, so yeah. She was pissed she couldn't have battery-powered toys, so she took over. I'm gonna run the show. Let's recall the year of the Foul Star, when, while wandering around Agana, Yasa discovered Chapad and subdued the savage trees who live there. To exhibit her knowledge to them, she soldered oscilloscopes together. Why? Witness! Stand in awe at the life of Yasa, called Batteryborn, scion of the fossilized suds, and she who was dowered the Kessel Face. Observe the twin miracles of the year of the Sand Noon. The heiress was born, and Darla Purr completed her work on a legendary battery. In the year of the villainous hearth, Yasa, Batteryborn, Usamer's wife, Shumas's spouse, laid her body to rest and crossed into Brightshore. She was 65 years old. In the year of the flattened flower buggy, an aspirant claimed ascendancy from the fossilized sods and challenged Yasa over the tradition of wiring vacuum tubes to quills. Undoubtedly, Yasa won and had the aspirant tried, but pardoned. I'm gonna pardon them, but still. Alright. So, that is the most tempting reliquary for a sod I have ever seen. I really want it. Really want it. God damn it. This is why I hate the Tomb of the Eaters. If you're wondering how I went over encumbered while wandering around, it's because there's a fields in here. You noticed it when I was doing precog. It disables things randomly, and so my negative weight spheres are not working right now. Which means I gotta ditch a little weight. 9 pounds of... oh god. 28 pounds of energy cells. Oh, just the tip, yes. The treasure is incredible. It is incredible. I've never wanted a treasure in this game more. Yeah, currently these weigh 20 pounds. God damn it. If they're disabled, they add so much weight. £9 of food. 2 pounds of yuck wheat, 7 pounds of cheese. Put negative weight spears into a chest. Ooh! Does that work? I don't have a chest with me, unfortunately. I normally have a chest. I've already put my chest down, though. Damn. Whatever, we'll just have someone carry something. Do you have anything I want, first of all? Microchip. Alright, buddy. Could you hold on to... these things... these things... all of these... stun, sleep, poison, poison... some rough jasper, a neck ring. There we go. Cool.